Wait a minute, y'all. Look at this. I'm not going to be on here very long. I just got in from the store. See, I'm talking before anybody come to the room. And when I got in, this was in front of my door. Now, I could have took a screenshot and came over here and put it on the community board and all this kind of stuff. But I want y'all to see when I first opened it. It's a massager that I won in the raffle. So I'm looking at it the first time with y'all. I do believe I need to get up and get my specs though. Where I put my specs at? Y'all like my poodle? Hold on a minute, y'all. I gotta go find my specs. If there's anybody home, my specs. But then I'm gonna go throw my little tacos together. And once I do that, I'm gonna get back in the YouTube streets because before I went to the store, I went over Brianna's house. I was at Brianna's house. You know, and of course, folks were still giving their opinion, on the Tracy situation. Y'all, and things and stuff. Okay, I got my specs. See, massage gun. Let me see. Then, at the same time, y'all, I went over there to watch, I guess this all the directions and all this kind of stuff. To watch, what's his name, Vic Damone, because I thought maybe you have some different commentary, Girl, y'all, he over there talking about everybody is eating and making money off of what Poe Derry did, which is Jason. And he thinking that everybody's prejudiced why they don't like him. He don't know what went on over here and why people think like that. And see, when we first met him, Vic Damone, Tasha K just got rid of him. I don't know how, because people over here have been trying to get rid of him for 3 years because he was saying all kind of racist stuff. She must have put some paper towels in. I don't know. I'm just saying back then, and right then after that, we met him because he came over to Wiley's chat. Let me move this music. And first, Wiley welcomed him. And for some reason, me and a lot of more people were saying in the chat that we didn't care for him then because it seemed like he was saying racist stuff. He came to save us and all this kind of stuff. He even offered Wiley a laptop and something, like he's trying to buy him to be over there. But Wiley even eventually told him don't come over there much because if you read between the lines, you listen to him carefully, he was saying racist stuff. Then a little after that, we found out why people don't like him. He's been around for a long time, okay? And he called Nicole Tyler the most ninjas. That's why, Vic, you ain't been around 4 or 5 years to know what was going on. Ain't nobody prejudiced. And that's what we mean when we say if you don't know the history of what went on over here, what's going on, why people get certain people, do some more research. Don't be speaking on something that you don't know about. Damn. So I was in this chat and I said, no, I have a lot of white followers. Nobody's prejudiced. People were tired of him calling all us ninjas. He do the most. Then he get mad. If you ask him to work with you behind the scenes and you don't acknowledge him, he's going to get mad. So be careful with all I can tell you. But I never wanted to fool with him, and I didn't. Not because he's white. Not because if he prays, I don't give a damn. I'm not going to mess with him anyway. So I said, okay. I said something else. I said, with that said, I'm gone. It ain't about him being white. It's not about him being white. It's about who he is and how he was throwing that word around, ninjas, and you know what I mean. This is how this looks. I'm trying to see what all this is. A massage gun? I'm thinking with some kind of massager that you're going to be massaging and stuff. Let me see what this is. I'm just showing y'all why I'm taking this out of here. Oh, this is something. This is a stand or something? Oh, Lord, this is something I have to put together. Oh, okay. There's a whole bag of little goodies to put together. Oh, okay. Look at all this. Can y'all see all this in my hand? Let's see. Let me show y'all the pieces. I'm trying to let y'all see all the pieces. See this, these, this. this, this. Oh, Lord, I got a handful of pieces. Y'all can't hold it all up together. I got a handful of pieces. I hope y'all said it. Oh, a whole sack full of pieces. Let me put them back in the sack. One. Okay. Okay, I'll do this later on. Oh, drop the piece. This is my dress. I couldn't make up my mind if I wanted to do my seafood right now because I got me some crab, and lobster, and some crawdads. So this is that. And of course, it got the cord. Okay. Okay. So it's a massage gun. Oh, me and the hubby gonna have a good time with this shooting at each other in the back and wherever else we want to shoot at, okay? Might get a little freaky, every once in a while. People of particular age, every once in a while, they might want to get a little freaky, a little freaky, you see? Yeah. So anyway, that's what went on while, I was still strolling the streets. And everybody gonna continue to give their opinion the rest of the day, probably the whole weekend. But I'm not gloating. I'm not happy that she's there. And I don't want to see that because I think YouTube is most of her livelihood, you guys. I don't want to see nobody go to jail, get sick, die, none of that. But it is what it is. And I don't have a dog in none of the fights or whoever did this to her, even though the New Mexico guy is taking credit. So it's not like, oh, they liking what he did. They talking about what he did, but they don't like him. They're pretty big. You don't know what you're talking about. So do your research before you keep commenting on stuff. That's what I don't understand. Why people keep coming up here, don't know nothing about nothing and nobody over here. There has to be a reason for a whole sector that don't care about them, except for you got 5 or 6 that's sneaking and working with them behind the scenes because they don't want us to know. Then you got some that's up front and don't care, let you know, well, yeah, I work with them, I talk with them, this and that. People are basically saying they don't want to see a Caucasian do a black woman like that. Hell, they've been doing this like that since slavery day. I guess that's what they mean. Come on now. They've been doing dirt for us for over 400 years. So I think that's what they mean. Then here you go again. It's not about him being a white man. It's not about him being a white man. It's about the prejudice stuff that they don't like about him. Put my specs on, see if I can speak to some people. That chat ain't popped up. Let me see. I don't know how to keep this chat up over here. But thank y'all. I know it's still lives going on right now. I really came on here, though, really to show y'all my thing. Then I'm going to get up here and go watch the live. Of course I am. Okay, good. Hey, Nurse Shay, Voodoo, Miss Queenie. I'm over here talking about, what Victor Mom was over there talking about. He think that people don't like Jason because he's white. He don't know what he's talking about. That's not it. Research. Start back at Tasha K. Somebody tell Vic I'm saying this too. Good morning. Good up. What time is it? Well, 5 minutes to. Good afternoon, January Capricorn. Yeah, it's a lot going on today. I know it's a big live going on right now, but I wanted to show my gun. My gun massager, and I thought I'd talk while I was on here. Because I was going to try to stay there and watch him. Hey, prayed up. But he talking about, oh, they all talking about, everybody eating off what he did. They eating off. No, they not. No, they not. So if you do your research, any of y'all that's been on here, how long he been here? 6 or 7 months or whatever. Go on back to the Tasha K thing and then understand why. If you don't go back that far, go back maybe a couple years when he was calling Nicole Tyler all those N-words. Okay, that's what you do, Vic, if you really want to know. Because even if he tell you what he's going to deem the reason why, what you going to believe him, there has to be a reason why. Because all of us have Caucasian subbies. And we appreciate them and love them dearly. They true loyal supporters. Has nothing to do with the race. Absolutely nothing. 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 Okay? Now, Tracy might get out today. She might not. But I'm kind of hoping she do. Because they have to be in where she live at in order to bail her out. Got to be somebody in San Antonio. Now, Sir King made a video saying why Jay Wilson won't go help her out. Jay Wilson talking about because she didn't reach out. She in jail. She can't reach out. It ain't like she can make a hell of a lot of phone calls. Call up there and inquire about her bill, Jay Wilson, because I know she was good to you. That's what the reason why they sent that. Call on up there and do that. Okay? Instead of saying she didn't reach out to me. How could she? And I'm hoping she got a family member that help her out. But since these are misdemeanors, I do believe she would get out on an OR, her own recordings. I really do believe they're misdemeanors. They might even throw it out Monday or Tuesday or whatever, because it's some YouTube bullshit. Y'all see how YouTube has gotten? Y'all see this? Just another reason why I don't fool with anybody. Especially somebody I know. I ain't got nothing in common with no young Caucasian guy. Nothing at all. I got something in common with my Caucasian subjects that I have. We talk about the same subjects. They not saying they're throwing little racist statements out there. They're not doing none of that, okay? It is what it is. Okay? Now put my specs back on. Oh, got them on just in time. He doesn't know how that man terrorized the sector. That's what I'm saying, Voodoo. But he got nerve enough to be speaking on. I should have put his name in the title. Attention, Vic Damone. You don't know what you're talking about. So do your research. But y'all, I am curious. How did Tasha K get rid of him? Because he was over there first. He do not talk about her or bother that lady no more. But she got rid of him. And I know why he won't leave from over here, because people keep entertaining that. Oh, I don't care what he is. Oh, he ain't racist. I watch. I want to. Well, yeah, you can watch and do whatever you want to do. But the people don't like Vic Damone, the racist stuff that he have said, the things he have did. And then he get mad if you don't acknowledge him. Because I heard one time he said, Tricia said something, she didn't acknowledge him, and then he get mad about that. So be careful when you work with him, because he named about 5 names yesterday. Who else he's going after? Hell, he might even come at me. I don't know. I just don't fool with him. Vic, that's what it is. And I couldn't write all that in your chat, and I wasn't going to come on your panel to tell you. But I'm telling you now, you just don't know what's going on. So you've been over here, 5 or 6 months trying to be in the beef sector and don't know a damn thing about what's going on, what went on, and why people don't want to fool with him. It has nothing, absolutely nothing to be with him being white. Okay? Nothing. I'm waiting for this. How can you just make this chat pop up when you want to? That's why I don't like the regular YouTube. Cheryl Brown. Hey, Blessed Walking Blue Mods in chat. Hey, Cheryl. I'm over here talking about how people from over there, some of them, not all, come on here and want to comment on everything and don't know what the hell they be talking about. I went over there thinking it was going to be some different commentary, today, but he over there, and then he called him up on his panel. So what you don't know about a hell of a lot of people in the beef sector, Vic, they're not going to fool with you, fool with him. Because they're going to feel like you behind the scenes too, going at some of the black people over here with him. Believe that. That's what they're going to do. Now, I don't even hate the white boy. I dislike him. I just don't want to fool with him. Why would an old woman, black woman like me, want to fool with him? Hey, Miss Karina. Hey, Shanae Jenkins. Hey, Shayelle. I don't feel bad for her. Nobody do. Because, and she called people kids, she talk about the people kids she put on her thing. I get it. She wished death on people. I get all that what they saying. And Tracy, I do have a YouTube shit with her. I'm cordial with her. So I don't have a dog in the fight, and I'm not gloating about her being in jail. I'm just strictly talking about what went on. And so I can understand why a lot of people feel that way about her. Hell, I guess if it was me and my child, I might feel that way too, but I never had a chance to come across that. Just like when people go at each other kids, I never came across that. And nobody went at my grandchild yet. My other kids are grown, and they don't be on here, but if they was, they would definitely protect themselves, but they not into all that anyway. So I don't know, what or how I react. I just don't believe in dragging kids or doxing. And we said that many times. So those, the guy over there that want to be over here so bad, talking about people shouldn't fool with her because she do that. Hell, from what I hear, y'all do worse, sir. You SWAT. You call the folks to take this lady kid named Jazzy. You do just as bad in the way you talk to women and call them all kind of names, but you're 56 years old. You're our peer over here. But for some reason, you don't get that you're an elderly gentleman that's doing the most, that's doing just as much as anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And I don't hate her just like nobody on here. Just some people I don't want to get involved with. I go through enough over here in the beat sector with people done dox me and it's still probably dox me right now and done did it. Ain't some of them ain't put it out, some of them have. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't gonna make me lose no job or nothing. I did that, done that, what I had to do in my life. Okay. And it is what it is. I don't want anything bad to happen to anyone, but I understand why some don't care what happened to her. Yeah, I get it. That's how they feel. So I can't knock nobody's feelings about what they went through or what they did. You know, like I said, it has to be a reason. Yeah, welcome everybody. I'm only here for a minute. I know it's another live going on, but like I said, I got in from the store. I'm finna cook my food and come eat and talk with y'all. I still might do that later on if I decide to go ahead and do my little seafood mukbang. Well, I don't call it mukbang. I was gonna talk to y'all while I was eating, but I might put that off and do that tomorrow because I want to make me some tacos. I want to learn how. I want to put this together, and once I get this put together, look like it's a stun gun or something. Then I might come back and show y'all and demonstrate on myself how it work, or might get the Mister. I guess you shoot it. Well, did that pamphlet? I guess I don't know. It's just look like it's gonna be a lot to put together, though. Let's see. Well, I didn't imagine that it would look like this. Well, y'all can see on the pamphlet how the final thing is gonna be. Yeah, see. So I need to read it because I wonder if that ball is what you put on there. But I appreciate it. I won the raffle. And then they got some demonstrations. Can y'all see that? I guess where you shoot at? Let me see. Can y'all see this part too? This is the other side. Can y'all see it? I'm going slow. So I think I like the one in the front by your groin. I like it all. I'm gonna be massaging it. Oh, bike. So y'all, that's all. If anybody got anything to say, they can. How long I've been on here? I was gonna talk for about 30 minutes. Okay, that takes care of everything. I watched Brianna, like I said. And I went over to the big. Oh, I stopped at diets for a minute. Yeah, I peaked the diet while I was watching Brianna. You know, I got all these gadgets because I be moderating over there diets. Oh Lord, that's moderating. I remember I was doing it for 4 people, and the most what everybody considered notorious, and it takes up the whole day. So I don't think I want to moderate for no 3 or 4. It just depends on if they're not the type to have long lives. Because y'all know I be on the move. I get my butt up out of here and go in a minute. I'm not the type that get up in the morning and watch YouTube all day long. Because I want to get out today. But I might not. I know what I'm doing on Sunday is church, family time. Saturday, you do family time too. I think my granddaughter might be here this evening. She's like in church now. So when she get grown or teenager and she decides she want to do it, it'll be embedded in her. Okay, I'm pounding in her right now while she's a child. Granny taken to the church, and she remember when I'm gone, long gone to glory. I remember my grandmama used to take me to the child. It will be embedded in her little butt because I'm gonna make sure of it. Then she get grown, she can make her own choices. About if she want to go, what religion she do, whatever she want to do. But right now, Granny gonna have her butt sitting up at church, Sunday school. Okay. Now, so then what else happened today? Of course, GX was over there. They say doing the most. I really didn't pay no attention to that over there like that. Because, wow, I know. I wanted to Tracy think, oh, I wish I hadn't called myself merging with him. Kept talking about a merger. Girl, nobody think about a merger. However, there are people that we like. I mean, I'm just not a part of that. What be going on? Because I think it's worse really than just we getting doxxed. And the few of them say, they don't do it over there like we do it over here, as if we scary, we don't do it that hard, whatever. But who want to send the police to somebody's house? Who want to SWAT? Who want to live like that? That's part of your life. You get off YouTube still thinking about it because you're on the phone calling every damn body. No. Oh, Bless ain't got time for all that, y'all. Shoot. Okay, wait for this thing to come up again. But I'm going to go, y'all. I just really came on, like I said, do a little quick. I was going to try to stay on here at least 10 minutes. Oh, Lord, I've been on here 20 minutes. I might make it to 30. But I can't see the chat. I want to see that chat. Something. I started to come on StreamYard, but I said, nah, I'm not trying to do no panel or anything. Y'all already got a big panel going on over there. I think DKL over there. But I'm going to go, though, y'all. Thank you for coming. Y'all see my title. Thank you, Deanna. But I just thought while I was explaining y'all to my gun, I'll talk about that. That's a good, deep issue. Tissue massage. Oh, Voodoo, you know about these? Oh, so I'm going to love it? Because, good Lord, I be having my back be hurting sometimes. It's going to really work? You mean to tell me flesh can be all over my back doing the thing? Oh, okay. You know about these? Yeah, that's right, Cheryl Brown. And even if you get out of it, when you start getting on your own at 18 to 25, you always know how to go back and call on the Lord if you need to. And it is what it is. It's in you. Unfortunately, a lot of people wasn't raised with no kind of Christ in them at all, but they want to get grown and get to know themselves. Then they found the wrong person on here that talk negative about any and every church and pastor. And I used to see all the time, send up people, tell them, suggest, go to a Holy Spirit-filled church. But some people that don't know Christ want to know Christ. You know, and it is what it is. But that's the best, to me, that was the best way to me. I did that with my children. It was done to me, and I'm doing that with my grandkids. You know, my son's wife, she brought up Catholic. She's not really, she's not really active in it, but her family is Catholic. And she never been in my church before. She just, it's a lot of things she don't really understand about it. And so, but my son, he got a different church, and I guess she would go with him sometime, you know, like that. But my grandbaby, and they're not really, really big active in it, but they'll go to church. But my grandbaby gonna sit her butt up in there. You know, she's gonna go. It is what it is. She's gonna go. That way, they'll know, you know, the difference in some things. You know what I'm saying? I want her with them to know, you know, all different sides of life. You know. But I appreciate y'all. Okay, so I'm in a big G, little old go. That's why I didn't really advertise that I was coming on, because it was just for a hot second. Now I'm gonna go on over here and I'm gonna peek at the Duchess and the Kelly Love. See, he talk about anybody else that's on. I'm gonna have 3 gadgets going. I'm going here and make my grocery. Let me put my little massager up. So you know about this, huh, Voodoo? It's a deep massager. It's heavy too, y'all. It's really heavy. Huh? Okay. That's good. Let's teach them again. That's right, Cheryl. You got to. The way the world is today, look how these kids act these days. They don't got no respect. We couldn't even walk down the street and curse, and then a grown person see us cursing. We couldn't be on public transportation cussing. Grown people say we couldn't do none of that. Now, the white family, I mean, the Caucasian people always have kind of did stuff like that, like the little boy that knocked on the door at the whip. You know, and every race raised their children different, and I get it. You know, because they thought the way we were raised was child abuse, because we get whooped with a switch, a belt, maybe a stitch cord, anything. But you see, back then we grow up doing right and knowing right from wrong. We didn't grow up with no guns, killing our parents for insurance. Nowadays it's kind of crazy. We see more melanated people doing things, but you didn't hear that too often. You just really didn't see or hear that. The fear of God was put in us big time. Okay? And our parents, however they loved us, they didn't control us. They raised us. But at the same time, they were strict. And we had to fear them in us too. I mean, say one, look at them crazy. You might get backhand slaps. So they thought there was abuse. I keep rubbing my eye because hair going in my eye. But it was not, though, okay? Then, when the people got involved, you can't spank your kids. People were scared to spank their kids, but I was one of the ones that wouldn't. I said, I'll beat you, but call police myself. They started there, throw that on you. If you hit me, I'm going to go to the police. Call the police. Should have left it like it was. Anyway. Hey, Brooke Valentine, you the radio. Oh, thank you. Y'all, let me get in and fix my groceries and go over here and stroll the streets some more. And I know it's going to be all about Tracy, but that's okay, y'all. With that said, I'm going to say, toodaloo. Salute.